Good morning you guys, welcome to official week 2 of the bulking series that I'm attempting to do over the next at least 12 weeks. We started off losing weight in the first week, so let's talk about that. Okay, good morning and welcome to week 2 of the official bulk. Honestly, week 1 didn't quite pop off the way it should have. We did one less workout we should have done. We realised the calories still weren't high enough because I have lost weight. And 3, I actually started my period last week as well, which is only my second period since being postpartum. So honestly, we're counting it as week 1. But we're kind of rejigging things this week as a new start point. So what I have noticed, and I've noticed this in the past before, is my body previously was in a really good position metabolic wise and metabolism wise, that it really knew how to use food efficiently. So if I ate more, it would use it well. It would use it towards training, it would use it towards fat burning. And I think we're now at that stage again. I think my body, now being like 8.5 months postpartum, is finally at a point again where it knows how to use the food appropriately and efficiently. It's also hard to know because I am breastfeeding, but we did increase the calories and I have lost weight. And not just a little bit, but at the same time I also weighed myself at the start of my period, but I don't really change too much at my period. Like, I change a wee bit but not too much, and I obviously had been tracking my weight slightly before that anyway. So we have actually lost weight in the first week of a bulk. We've lost weight and it's because of multiple factors. A, I am breastfeeding and we're obviously still not eating enough to accommodate muscle building and breastfeeding, and B, my body is just at that stage where it is functioning so well. Like, I can feel it myself. Like, when I'm eating, I can feel myself getting leaner, which is good, but we're trying to build muscle. So we're going to increase the calories again today. We're going to do a what eating a day. I've got a few foods that I want to show you that I found in the supermarket. So I asked you guys in my last video what kind of videos you want to see, and there's a lot of what eating a days, a lot of recipes, meal preps, high protein, that kind of thing. So we're going to do what eating a day today. But I also want to do another one where I don't use supplements. I personally only take like creatine and a protein powder. I don't do anything wild and crazy and all this kind of stuff. I take 2 supplements in the morning and my coffee, and that is it. But it would be interesting to show you how to do a high protein full day of eating as a vegan, hitting maybe say 120 grams of protein without protein powder. It can be done. Will it be 100% whole food? No, but something like yogurts and the different bread type, or a bagel and things like that you use, will make a difference without you having to invest in supplements, or if you just don't like taking protein powders and things. So welcome to what eating a day. I'm also training pull today, upper body, not pull, upper body, and I'm excited for like a solid workout. So welcome to the video. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. It's literally episode 2, so calm down, Steph, but I'm in the mood, honestly, to just be creating so much content. Time is the issue. Time is the issue. As a work from home mama, running an app is my main job. The content is coming, but I want to be doing YouTube videos like every couple of days. I'm on TikTok every day with the series, so make sure you follow me over there. But yeah, let's go. Guys, my vegan keep coming out with new products, right? You know I love my vegan. I have worked with them for, I actually think it's more than 5 years. Well, obviously my vegan haven't been established for 5 years, but my protein. But their vegan products, I haven't found a brand that compares, quite honestly. In terms of protein powders and like drinks, nothing compares. But they have a new flavour of plant protein super blend, and it's iced coffee flavour, right? It doesn't really taste like coffee. It tastes more like caramel, but I like caramel coffee. So I tried this morning in my protein coffee instead of the vanilla. It is a bit sweeter. It depends on your palate. Personally, I like sweet, but it's not overly sweet, because I do find their chocolate ones a bit too sweet, like too artificially sweet. It's not really for me. But this right here, the plant protein super blend, this is their new range they've got, and this one's made from like upcycled barley. We've got 22 grams of protein in a scoop. If you're not a fan of soy, because I like soy protein isolate, but this one is made from barley and rice, so it's not soy, and soy based blend. But here we are. Protein coffee has also got creatine in it, because I'm religious with my creatine now that I am taking it whilst been training properly. Creatine and protein is a delicious combination. It's the two supplements that I take every day. It's a scoop of protein powder and a scoop of creatine in my like protein coffee vibe drink, alongside my oats, and that sets me up for the day for a good whack of protein in the morning. It also keeps me full, but not too full, because we're trying to be too full, because we're trying to eat more and we're trying to grow. So yeah, this is pretty much the whack of supplements I'll take in the morning. And that's that. But like I said, I will do a what eat in a day without supplements. The thing is, it has to then be more of like a savoury vibe, because I already know what recipes to share with you guys, but because I like a sweet breakfast, like I don't want to wake up in the morning and have scrambled tofu for my breakfast. That's just not my palate. It's not a vibe. It's not for me. I want oats, and I want maple syrup, and I want some Biscoff, and I want a caramel coffee. Like, that's my personal taste preference. But yeah, I will share that with you in another video. But for now, we're having our oats, we're having our protein coffee, and yeah. Something else to point out is I weighed myself after breakfast to show you. I'm not going to show you because I don't think it's healthy to know other people's weights whatsoever, and I am lighter than I want to be right now, so I'm not going to share my weights with you. I'm just going to let you know if they're going up or down. Happy to share body fat percentage, but not specific weight. Anyway, I weighed myself after breakfast to show you the difference. I am 1 kilo heavier after breakfast. This is why it's important that you weigh yourself. If you are weighing yourself and tracking your progress, I made a TikTok about this. If you want to track your progress and you want to weigh yourself, i.e. you're not triggered or upset by a scale, then by all means do that. If you are going to weigh yourself, do it every single day and take a weekly average, because we fluctuate so much throughout the week, especially as females, that it is the best way to do it is take your weight every single day, and at the end of the week take a weekly average to see if it's going in the direction you want it to be going. And do it first thing in the morning. So as soon as you wake up, before you take a drink, before you do anything, do a pee and weigh yourself, and just keep it consistent that way. Because, for example, I weighed myself this morning like that, and then after breakfast I weighed myself again and I was a kilogram heavier. Did I put on a kilogram of fat? Did I put on a kilogram of weight? No. I ate an 800 calorie breakfast, and that's it. So keep that in mind, that you have to weigh yourself at the same time so it's consistent, and your weight will go up and down throughout the day. I'm assuming by night time tonight I'll be up by 2 kilo at least. But keep that in mind, because I feel like a lot of people get disheartened when they use a scale. If you don't want to use a scale, by all means don't use a scale. Take progress pictures weekly, same position, front, side and back. Take measurements, take your body fat, and then also just see how you feel. If you are trying to gain muscle mass, are you getting stronger? Are you seeing more definition? Are you feeling more energetic? If you're trying to cut, are you going the direction you want to be going? Do your clothes feel different? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel tighter? You know, keep in mind there's lots of ways to track your progress, and it doesn't have to be the scale. But if you are using the scale, do it properly. Another hack or another tweak to your diet, if you like snacks, if you're not a fan of protein bars or things like that, you want something lighter, fresher, don't know. The Alpro plant protein yogurts, 15 grams of protein. So you know how you get like non-vegan protein puddings, protein yogurts, and they've got like 10, 15, 20 grams of protein in them, and you always see them in like Aldi, Lidl, Tesco's, all these kind of things, and they never have freaking vegan ones, because this is just so easy to eat as a snack. And I'm sure it's like 164 calories, which is low when you're on a bulk, but you know, if you're cutting, this is a snack. It's like a thick yogurt. I got the mango flavour. Wait, mango, oh no, it's tropical, so it's like mango, banana, and I got one that was mixed berries, so it's raspberry and strawberry. These are great, and they are like thick yogurt, so you actually feel like you're eating something, not just like yogurt. So I'll have this with a fruit that matches. So for example, we're going to cut up some mango for this one, maybe throw in a bit of granola, maybe throw in a bit of something for crunch. The other one you'd have with like raspberries, strawberries, again a wee bit of granola, or you just have it on its own. 15 grams of protein. It's so easy, so easy.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction. Convinced I never.
Okay, I went for the mixed berries one because I didn't actually have mango, so I've just done 1 yogurt with 4 strawberries. Blake likes strawberries, so I'm trying not to steal them all. It's actually quite a hefty amount of yogurt when you put it in, like, and it's thick. Like, look how thick that is. It fills you. As a wee snack, it fills you. Okay, so for lunch we're doing the infamous avocado toast and beans, okay? It's convenient, it's easy, it's carbs, fat and protein, and also pretty high in fibre. So the bread I'm going to show you, I showed you, did I show you this? I can't remember what's on TikTok and what's on YouTube, but basically I went to, was it Morrison's? I think it was Morrison's, and showed you the protein bagels and the protein bread by Warburton's. Warburton's do these like wee bagel thins, and you have 2 bagels, it's 16 grams of protein, and the same with their bread, it's 8 grams of protein per slice. So, you know, if you're having 2 slices of bread, that was 16 grams of protein right away. I found one better, Jason's sourdough, so it's also sourdough, protein based bread, 10 grams in every slice. So you're having 2 bits of bread, 20 grams of protein, plus your beans, which are 10 grams, so it's 30 grams of protein from beans and toast. Like, it's simple changes like this that you need to make in your life or your day-to-day that will just make all the difference in the world to reaching your goals. If you're trying to eat more protein, something like this, rather than being like, oh, I should drink another protein shake to get 20 grams of protein, change your bread. Simple tweaks will make your life so much easier. I got this one in Tesco. I've actually not even tried it yet, so when I try it in the next 5 minutes for lunch, I'll let you know, is it actually even any good? They're thick slices. I tell you something, I love a thick bit of bread. I'm for thick bread. I don't want no measly slice of toast. And the ingredients in the Jason stuff is really good. Like, it's literally wheat flour, water, wheat protein, sunflower seeds, pea protein, rye flour, fermented flour and salt. Sad news is that my avocados were solid as a rock, and I'm not willing to waste my avocado and have an unripe one, so we actually have just ended up with toast and beans without the avocado, which means we'll replace the fat elsewhere. Magpie, I think what I'm doing for dinner tonight, I'll just add in a handful of peanuts, and that's what we'll do there. But we've got a really simple British beans and toast, creature of habit, but I know what works for me, so lunchtime. Okay, we're having a snack plate literally 20 minutes after lunch because lack of fat, I'm a bit hungry. So actually, instead of doing the peanuts later on, I decided I'm going to have an apple with almond butter. And normally, so my snack plates that I'm enjoying, I love apple, almond butter, peanut butter, and then a bit of chocolate. Somehow I've no chocolate. I think I've eaten it all. So I have a bourbon cream, chocolate biscuit instead. Yeah, that's the snack. I also just made my vegan collagen. If you're not drinking your vegan collagen for hair, skin and nails, what are you doing? It's always linked in my description box. I think it's like item 5 or something, but pricey number in my opinion, and absolutely not a necessary supplement. But do I love it? And do I have a placebo that it does what it says it does? Yes, I do. Okay, so I was planning on doing a complete upper body workout from my app today, but the gym was so busy because I went at peak time that I could really only focus on doing pull. So because I feel like back you can get machines, cables, things like that. With shoulders and chest, we needed a bench and dumbbells, and when I say there wasn't one bench in this whole damn gym. So I'm starting off with pull-ups, and pull-ups are something that I only started doing again about a month ago because they use so much of your core that my core wasn't ready for it yet postpartum, and we are working on them. We're working on them twice a week. My goal is to get back up to doing 10, 12 pull-ups. We did 3 sets of 5. Is the form perfect? No. Is it all the way down and up as much as possible? Yes. But it's the kicking of the legs. It's a wee bit, you know, we're trying to climb. We're trying to climb a mountain. But we did 3 sets of 5 reps, which is my PB recently. If you're trying to build your back, start doing pull-ups, and you can start with negatives. You can use one of those long bands where you can learn to do them. Can you use an assisted machine? You can. Is it the best? No. I would try doing an actual pull-up with some assistance rather than using a machine. Moving on, we're doing some barbell rows. Now the tempo is slightly off in this clip because for some reason I filmed it in slow-mo, so I've tried to speed it up to normal speed as much as possible. I have put ego lifting out the window. Okay, I was doing 40 kilo for 2 sets and it was fine, but we were kind of bouncing it at the end, so we dropped it for another 2 sets and did 30 kilo, and we're really focusing on making sure the muscles are doing the work. Ego lifting was a thing a few years ago. It's not anymore. If you want results, lift appropriately. Moving on, we are doing a second pull movement, which is a row, and that is on a machine. Again, like I said, the gym was busy. I hardly ever use this machine, but quite honestly, it was great. I felt a really good contraction, mind muscle connection. You can see my face, like I am feeling this. So I did 3 sets single arm, and on the last set I just did a drop set. I dropped the weight, but also just did double overhand like this, just to get that final burn. So normally with a pull workout I try and do 2 lat exercises, so the pull-ups and now the lat pull down, and 2 row movements. So today that was a barbell bent over row and a machine row. So lat pull down, again, this is not the typical cable I use. This is like a multi-machine thing, but it was busy, so we did what we could do. Also a good solid machine. Now lat pull downs, make sure you're stretching all the way at the top and then pulling right down to just below your chin. Now all my rep ranges, I am working anything from 6 reps right up to 12. Ideally I stick between the 8 and 10. And if you're trying to increase your weights, the best way to know when to do this is if your rep range is 8 to 10 reps and you can get the 10 quite comfortably, increase the weight. And if you're getting 6, 7, 8, stick with that weight. Progressive overload, I did a whole video on it on TikTok if you want to check it out, on how to progressively overload, i.e. increase something over time with your training to see gains, basically. So whether you increase your reps, sets or weights, increase something every week. Alexa, stop. I've yet to listen to her new album and I'm really looking forward to doing it. I just don't know when I'm going to do it because I'm not really someone that just sits and listens to music on its own. Why is there mascara everywhere and now there's tofu on my face? That workout, I filmed it on my phone. It's not going to be the best quality, excuse me, but it was a good workout. I wanted to do a complete upper body workout from the app, but the gym was so busy I couldn't even get a bench to do any dumbbells whatsoever, so we just went with a pull workout for now, and we'll do a push workout the next time. That's what we'll do. So I'm making dinner right now, and I've mentioned these noodles to you a bajillion times, but for those that haven't seen them, this is another hack. Protein noodles from the stir fry section in Tesco. This pack has like 29 grams of protein in it, and they're just noodles. They just taste like regular wheat noodles. Like there's no there's no weirdness to them whatsoever. It's literally noodles. 30 grams of protein basically. So I've only done a wee tiny bit of tofu, like maybe a third of a block, because I've hit a really high protein amount today and there's no need to have any more. So I'm going to have that with veg, some teriyaki sauce, some chilli, some garlic, and that is dinner. What are you looking at?
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was 2.
Okay guys, it's now the next morning. I want to add that I had 3 digestive biscuits last night as a snack. I'm on a biscuit grind right now, I don't know what it is. Normally it's a wee dessert, maybe ice cream type thing, or like a protein cookie depending on where my macros are at. But I had a lot of protein yesterday, so there was no more needed to be added in. I didn't even have a protein water with my dinner or anything, because the noodles and the tofu plus the yogurt plus just everything in the day. It's actually really easy to hit your protein if you know the foods to eat. I hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed seeing a bit of the workout as well. I am actually in the process of ordering a microphone because I have a microphone for TikTok and things and it's just not it. I spent £20 thinking budget and it sounds budget. So we're going to get a new microphone and do some voiceovers, some talking through workouts as well. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're brand new and thank you for following along as always. I love you and I'll see you in my next video.
Didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction. Convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything.